It's hot. It's been one of the hottest summers in the Algarve on record. We can't survive the summer heat without water. To be honest, you can't survive 3 days without water. But what are you going to do when it's so hot you can't go outside? You got to head down to the coast to get some coastal breezes. You got to head down to the pool. If you've got a pool and you're lucky enough to have a pool. If you don't and you've got air conditioning in your car, you can jump in there. But other than that, you just got to douse yourself in water and get a fan. Or you could always head down to one of our 6 magnificent barragens, or lakes, that we have here in the Algarve. More correctly, they are termed dams. There are 6 of them, and let's head over to one near Silves. This particular dam is called the Barragem do Arade, after the river it stopped back in 1956. The dam wall is 50 meters high and can discharge water at 30 cubic meters per second. So as dams go, it's not really a big one. However, further up the river and actually adjacent to this dam is the Barragem de Funcho, which is way larger and flooded the valley back in 1993. So much so that there are ruins floating in the water, and even a primary school that you can paddle through depending on the water levels. That's pretty nuts. Anyway, back to why we're here, and I better hurry up as I'm late for Jay. He wasn't happy at all when I arrived like 35 minutes late, and that's shocking behavior for mine, but anyway, he's a good guy. So look at his face, you can see that he's a little upset. It's unbelievable. He's checking his watch, everything. Anyway, so I managed to hide behind the camera and gloss over it. But this is him, this is Jay Duncanson, fantastic guy from Efoiling Algarve, and Gonçalo, his video guy, who took some incredible drone footage.
Can't stay angry at you, man. He was 45 minutes late though today.
35. Been here 10 minutes.
42.
Okay.
Trust me, I was watching.
I remember when you were doing this the first time and you took me out before you even got going commercially.
It was terrible.
It was what?
Nothing.
And so how was that experience? Or what's been happening since then?
Well, for me, watching you was one of the highlights of my day, right? Watching Nick fall consistently on his first trial in Efoiling, which is really not that difficult, by the way. A man of such skill and dexterity on the water, I would have expected more from you. But
yeah, because if you've watched my videos quite regularly, you'll see that Jay came on a stand-up paddleboarding trip with us back in winter, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
It was brilliantly cold.
It was a brutal 3 days.
But Jay didn't do very well, but we won't gloss over.
I deserve that.
So hopefully I'm going to be able to make it up today. Eh?
Well, today you're going to have excellent training and instruction from myself, all right, which it won't take you very long at all.
Okay.
Well, look, I mean, in all seriousness, Efoiling, which is like a hydrofoil board, which based on a wing system, gets you above the water with technique and with a certain amount of speed. With a little bit of instruction, usually in about 20-25 minutes, people are flying above the water, like they've been doing it for 3 months. I'll bring everybody down, and then we'll go through the safety of the board and how to operate using the controller and things like that, and then we'll get on the water and we'll go have some fun, learn something new. Yeah.
You're all suited up, is he?
Yeah.
Ready to rock and roll?
Halfway, but yeah.
Halfway.
So we're just going to go through some of the safety features now, which is most important. Okay, my job is to really kind of keep you safe. But it can obviously become a little bit unstable as you get higher on the wing. Have you seen these on the water before? Do you know what they do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? It goes above the water, right? So that's the objective today, is to get in the air and stay in the air. So if I say, right, let's go, you're going to go snap, minus, and then just press and hold the trigger. When you hop to your knees, okay, just like a surfboard, okay, this is the position.
So you're going to be the first guinea pig, is he?
I guess so, yeah.
You look hot as hell. It must be like 25 degrees, 28 degrees right now. So aren't you hungry? What about that Pastel de Nata we've been talking about?
I think we definitely have to go for that afterwards.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so start to lean back now. Okay, lean back. Now forward. Yeah. We're cooking now. There we go, perfect. Good job.
I help people relocate, so if you want to, if you are relocating and you need some assistance, please go check out algarveaddicts.com and I can help you out. All right, so just to give you an overview of where we are. So we're streaking into the Arade Dam, and then if we zoom out of the Arade Dam, we're just northeast of Silves, not far away, like about 10 minutes drive. And we're going to get down there in a little bit to go and find our Pastel de Nata. It's fastly becoming my firm favorite breakfast in Portugal, not just for tourists. So yeah, as you can see, as we're zooming out, there's the Arade Dam with the Funcho above it. And then just to the southwest, as we swing around, you'll see Silves, which is one of the ancient capitals of the Algarve from the Moorish invasion. I got on the foil and gave it a bash, and along with Jay's expert instruction, I managed to fly like a bird.
What do you think? Tell us what you think, Nick.
It's pretty cool.
You're doing well, man. So, Nick Robinson, the first time we did this at sea wasn't the best, but right now he's running a 10 out of 10. Look at the man go. Woo!
Oh, Jay, man, that was awesome. Thanks so much. But it was incredible. It was like so much better than the first time when I embarrassed the sport. Yeah, but it's cool. It's like just cruising and gliding and flying, or whatever you want to call it. So smooth, so lovely. I'd love to do it. You know what we should do? Do a mission and you can see how far you can go on one of these things across the coast.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, actually.
So while Jay was ripping around the dam on his super expensive e-foils, I got to ask him a few questions about, you know, what's the business all about, and also would love to get into a greater in-depth conversation on my upcoming podcast, which I'm going to do season 2 of, and really dig deep into how Jay relocated and lots of other people and their stories. So Jay, you're telling us about like all that trips that you do around the Algarve. I mean, it's not just here in the dam, right?
No, the dam is such an ideal place to learn because it's nice and flat, and it's really optimal when you are learning this as an activity.
And even Nick can do it.
That's right, even Nick can do it. You're very impressive. You were very impressive, by the way, today.
Thanks.
Unlike the first time we went out together. But so we basically train people up here for like 1 or 2 sessions, and then we'll take people to the cliffs and do like a cliff tour, which is really spectacular. I think it's probably the best way to see the Algarve cliffs. It's amazing.
You've taken some impressive people there, right?
There's been a couple. One in particular I think you're referring to is Nicole Scherzinger, yes. Yeah, Nicole came out this time last year and we got some amazing footage for her Instagram. It blew up actually. It was her number one video click rate. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but like 1.4 million hits or something in like 3 or 4 days. So we were pretty impressed with that.
Good business.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was great. And she was lovely too, of course. So.
It's hot, and it's getting hotter every year. This global warming thing is no joke. And you can see from all these news reports that it's just this year, it seems more apparent than any other that global warming is a thing. So there we go, it's a wrap. Efoiling Algarve. That was quite fun. Now, Izzy and I are going to go and try and find Pastel de Nata somewhere in Silves. Okay, let's go.
What I'm trying to...
It's nice and warm in here.
Very warm.
What is it, 49 degrees?
49 degrees.
There you go. Look, it's you and me. This is the Arade River. So, I mean, this is the river that has actually provided the water for the Barragem de Arade and the Funchal. And as you can see, it's tidal, so it's low tide now. So it looks like a little bit of a mess, but when it's high tide, it looks glorious. We're going to go try and get up there, right?
Yep.
On the way down. Wow. Arade. This is beautiful. Bom dia. Podemos beber um café?
Sim, claro.
Por favor.
Obrigada.
Obrigado.
Você escolher a mesa?
Tá bem, obrigado.
Obrigada. Yes, this is good.
What's going on? Huh?
They have smoothies.
Well, go grab a smoothie. Quickly, go tell her. I'd like a smoothie too. But we're trying to find the Pastel de Nata and they got no Pastel de Nata here. We can't get a Pastel de Nata here. Where can we find them?
I don't know, we have to go look around. We have to, because we need to find a Pastel de Nata.
Let's go on a Pastel de Nata mission.
Es muy bonita.
But no Pastel de Nata.
No, we can ask her where we can get
I had chocolate caramels.
some. Yeah, how
Why
good
didn't
is
you
that?
say?
Don't you want that?
No, I want a Pastel de Nata. We've got to stick with the program.
Anyway, I'm saying you can take them home.
Are there Pastel de Nata here? Can you see? So we're trying hard, eh?
We are. We've asked 3 places that they have.
I know, maybe it's a bit late in the day for Pastel de Nata. Maybe they only...
No.
No?
Never.
Never.
Podemos dois pastéis de nata, se faz favor.
É para levar ou comer aqui?
Vou comer aqui, se faz favor.
Se quiser pode sentar aí e depois eu vou levar.
Tá bem.
Obrigada.
Wow, this is a beautiful place, eh? Yeah. The hunt is successful. We
Yes.
finally got one. But yeah, we eat these things all the time, and I know it's a bit of a tourist thing to do as well, but it's also really good to eat these things all the time. Yeah?
Yeah, and I don't find it that touristy, it's just a normal thing here. Just like when you go get a donut or something. This is our donut.
These things are unbelievable.
These things are unbelievable.
These things are unbelievable. Say these things are unbelievable.
These things are unbelievable.
These things are unbelievable!
Well, no one cheered when I ate a Pastel de Nata, but thanks Harry Styles, that was awesome. It's so hot here, I'm not going to blather on for much longer, but I just want to say thank you so much to J.A. Duncanson for an incredible morning out there, efoiling in that beautiful emerald green Barragem. It was gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And check out Silves. If you haven't been there, they got tons of incredible oranges. It's really the heart of beautiful oranges and medieval festivals, all kinds of stuff going on in Silves. So anyway, so we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. AlgarveAddicts.com